Greetings and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Gamers Den. Now, I didn't want to tackle this topic last year. Like, straight up, this topic is a little on the nose. It's a little controversial. Now, you've probably already seen the thumbnail, but I'm asking the question. I'm tackling the subject of fandoms and how they can kind of be toxic in some areas. And when they are good, they're good. It just takes one or two bad apples to spoil the bunch. And, yeah, fandoms. And now I'm loving myself in this, so don't raise your pitchforks. Calm down. Fandoms do suck in some areas. They kind of do. We as fans do kind of suck. For one thing, investors think that, which we kind of help with this by buying into it, that they have to release an annual thing. Now, I personally would wait to the ends of the earth. I would wait 10 years for a new Pokemon game. And I did. Super Mystery Dungeon was awesome. Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon was an awesome game. And I waited a long time for Mystery Dungeon DX, and I was not disappointed. Not by a long shot. A lot of people were, and that's fine. It's fine. Kind of, really need this win, guys. I really needed this win with this one, but I'm being selfish. And herein lies the rub. I know I will point out my own shortcomings and apologize accordingly. But most fans won't. I'll give you a very good example of where I'm going with this. Rick and Morty. This is a show that has a lot of fans. A lot of merchandise, cosplayers, DVDs, online stuff with it. These are characters that people love. Rick Sanchez and his grandson Morty going on parallel adventures. Fans love it. Then season 3 hit. The premiere. Right out the gate. When they announced Szechuan sauce, yeah, I'm going into that territory. Now, if you don't know what this stuff was, it was used to promote the movie Mulan back in the 90s when the movie first released. Lasted only a couple weeks. Like a week. If that. And it was a limited release for Rick and Morty. Just 2 days. Ran out within 2 days, mind you. And fans lost their shit. Now, I personally don't use any sauce on my chicken nuggets. That's just me, though. That's my. I wouldn't use it how I like. Enough said. No ketchup, no mustard, nothing. But a lot of fans lost their shit. And I don't know, guys. It wasn't good. It really wasn't. On anybody's part. But a couple of highlights. Everyone's seen the viral videos of the dude standing up on the counter saying he's Big Al Rick and and all that and stuff from the show. And others, there would be big old crowds outside of McDonald's and various McDonald's chains. Bring back the sauce, bring back the sauce. Those videos, you know? And it just showcased a crazy fan base. And it showcased Rick and Morty fans is not in a good light. This is a very good example of what can happen to a fan base. Another good one. This is a good one right here. Furries. This, or, you know, this took one freaking episode. Just one episode of a specific crime show, which I'm not going to name because I don't remember the name of it. Because I think it's controversial itself. Just took one episode. And suddenly furries are considered sexual deviants. I'm going to educate y'all on this. Of being a furry. Now, we don't actually call ourselves furries. Not really. I am one of them. But I'm a closeted one. The reason why I say that is because I don't do what these other people do, which is make art. and post it online. Not sexual, not even sexual art, just art of characters. If maybe their own persona, which they do use, or persona, either way, or of various characters within, let's say, fandom, like Spyro or Scooby Doo or Lola Bunny. But it just took one. It just takes a couple bad apples and, well, a show to taint public opinion, and suddenly they're deviants. And it's not even close. Not all of us are bad. Same goes for Rick and Morty fans. I'm a Rick and Morty fan. I love this show. I may not exactly agree with the final with the final episode of season 4, and I actually didn't mind season 3. I know it's controversial as hell, but I have my own opinions. I'm a human being, okay? Free will and all that. But here's the thing, guys. It doesn't matter. It, if as soon as the news media gets a hold of this crap, it's bad news. But there are some other franchises that don't really get news media, but are infamous in another media. Sonic. The Sonic fandom completely split apart into various chunks. And guys, I can't even tell you how sad that is, because there's a lot of good games here that some of these fandoms are missing out on. Sonic Boom fandom is missing out on these classic games. Classic fandom missing out on some of these other titles that actually aren't that bad. Some of them aren't that bad. Then you have the people that are ragging on Sonic 06. Okay then, it's got a few bugs and glitches, but here lies the rub. So did Skyrim when it first started. People like those glitches, even the game breaking ones. And like, I don't understand that. Another controversial topic with Sonic is all the characters. There's so many characters. There's too many of them. But y'all liked Infinity War and Endgame. Between those two, there's like 80 characters, plus another 10 or 20 of them referenced. Y'all like those? I know it's comparing a little bit of apple and oranges, but it's one problem that another franchise doesn't have, but it's the same thing that y'all bragging on. Same goes for Mario. He can do no wrong. What? I played Mario Odyssey. I played the original Mario Brothers. And while I can't really hail the original Mario Brothers, because it's the original Super Mario Brothers, you know? I can, however, brag on Mario Odyssey all I damn want. I played through it. Didn't 100% it. Still haven't. Got that thing, uh, 3 years ago? Back in 2018? I'm gonna level with y'all. That game was boring as shit. I should not be bored looking control a T-Rex or Bowser. Spoiler alert. For those of you who haven't played it, you're not missing much. You're really not. And it's just the same song and dance. At least Sonic changed his shit up, even with Sonic 06. Personally, I would like to play it, just to say I played it. Because Sonic, yeah, Eggman might use the Death Egg a little too much, but he uses it in different ways. Bowser just does the same shit. And I'm going to get into that on Valentine's Day with a special video dedicated to Peach. Let that sink in a bit. But I am a fan. I am a fan of a specific Mario character, Luigi. I'm a big fan of him. He's cool. I like him. He's cool. Yeah. But fandoms can be toxic sometimes. Another big one is the Pokemon community. Before Sword and Shield hit, we were kind of like the Sonic fandom. People like me, you love it all, good and bad. We are few and far between, but we're here. Then there's the ones that we call the Gen 1ers, where they only watched the original first two seasons of the anime, first couple bits of the manga, and only played red, blue, green in Japan, and yellow. Then you have the people that only do it for the like only do the cards or something like that. You have all these different factions, but we all came together in when one specific thing happened. The Dexit, or the Pokedex cut. When Sword and Shield was announced, and announced that pretty much half the Pokemon were gone, more than half actually, this upset not just me. Oh Lord, it didn't just upset me. It upset everyone. This wasn't just a part of the fandom. This was bad on Game Freak and Nintendo's part with this one. This was controversial. They were those who really didn't care about the deck set got their ass chewed out by the rest of the community. Now I didn't do this. I didn't do that shit. But I saw it, and now I was mad to begin with. I got both games. I played them, and they're actually not that bad. And I got the DLC stuff for both games, and it wasn't that bad. It was great. Sword and Shield is definitely not at the top of my list. Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee were higher up than that. But they're not the worst games that I've ever played in the Pokemon franchise. In fact, I think the worst games in that in that vein is X and Y actually. Yeah, I said it. Get over yourselves. But that's the thing. We as fans have a right to our own opinion, but some of us take it too far. We're fans, and some of us are super fans. Marvel and DC have some of the biggest fans. You can't go into a comic book store. You say, who is the strongest here in comic book store? And there's going to be a rumble. Maybe the funniest rumble you've ever seen, but there's going to be one. You might even get your shit knocked in by a bunch of nerds. Because it's not something you ask. It's really controversial. Everybody has their own opinion, and stuff, tensions run high when you ask questions like that. But nobody said being controversial was easy. Not by a long shot. But we try to do this because, now, I want to just put it out there. Yes, I'm a super fan. Yes, I get mad. But I try to take the good with the bad and vice versa. Disney, big fan of their animated works. Even some of their less than stellar ones. Meet the Robinsons, Dinosaur. I actually did watch that when I was a kid. It was actually not that bad. Or maybe that was just me remembering as a kid. I don't know. I'd have to rewatch it. Emperor's New Groove and Treasure Planet are some of my favorite films. And honestly, guys, Dumbo, Jive and Crows, this is controversial as frick right now, but I actually like these characters because they themselves helped me as a kid. Because before they come on, it's Elephants on Parade, and this shit scared the shit out of me as a kid. It really scared me. And then the Jive and Crows start talking, start laughing and telling jokes, doing When I See an Elephant Fly. This song helped me. I laughed. What makes the red man red? I actually like this song. Pocahontas is one of my favorite films from Disney's Renaissance period. She's one of my favorite characters, and Colors Owen is so good. Oh my god, it's so good. But these are controversial topics. These are controversial as hell. But you got to take the good with the bad. You can't forget your history. But that's the thing. Fandoms want to forget their history. There are even meta jokes on this. If you like it, it's cool. If you don't like it, it's not canon, so don't worry about it. It's not canon, we'll write it out. Next one. Do you realize how bad that is? We cannot. No, we can, but we shouldn't. We should not take out any bad. We should keep it as a reminder of what not to do. When you start banner snapping it, the fandom doesn't learn. And we continue to get worse and worse. That's why I don't really care for Steven Universe. It's a show that fans and the show itself turn me off on. I don't like the art style. It just doesn't look right for Cartoon Network. Don't like any of the characters really. Nothing here for me to really relate to at all. And while yeah, Villain of the Week thing is my thing more of not, I'm not a big fan of what they're doing here. I don't like it. And it's not because I'm a Christian, I don't have the gay stuff in. It's just the characters themselves. I'd rather watch Adventure Time, a regular show. But the fandom is another reason I don't like Steven Universe. They're even more toxic than toxic fans of Rick and Morty. And that's the thing, guys. Every fandom, every single fan, single franchise has a level of toxicity. Some are good, some aren't so good. From the Muppets to Star Wars, to Marvel and DC, to the likes of the Disney Channel. Every single fandom has a level of toxicity and controversy in every form. But you cannot wipe that from it. You have to learn from it and grow from it. When you make a mistake, you don't write it off. You don't you yeah, you want to forget it, but you should. Like a rip like you rip your pants at work or at home or somewhere else in front of say 10 people, 5 to 10 people. Yeah, you want to forget it because you're ashamed, but I don't think you should. You should take it in stride. Yeah, you're embarrassed, but you should take it in stride. After everything's said and done, you can laugh about it in a couple years' time. I know my friend Leo's done it. Leo's had that problem, but he laughs at it. It's also why he doesn't have any modesty. That's a topic for another day. That's a topic for another day. Oh Lord. He has no shame when he talks about Jesus Christ. But you've probably already seen that on the channel. But my point is, fandoms do suck. But if Sword and Shield was anything to go by, it shows that people are willing. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. It does show that when the chips are down, and if a fandom really is good, we will all come together. We might bicker, we might debate. At the end of the day, we are fans, and we like these characters, these worlds, their stories. And good or bad, we'll keep coming back for more. As long as everyone will give it to us, we'll keep coming back for more. Well, with that being said, guys, go down to the comments down below and tell me what you think of this video. Are you a super fan of, well, anything? It could be as controversial as you want. In fact, I implore you go down to the comments section down below. I would love to talk to y'all about this stuff. This stuff is, this stuff, this topic is something I wanted to talk with for a while now. But I didn't want to do it on the first year. I thought a long shot. But this one, this topic has been in the back of my mind for years. And now I'm able to get it out there. That being said, guys, be sure to like, comment, subscribe for future videos. Go check out our other videos. Ring the bell for notifications for new videos. And as always, guys, never stop being fans. Never stop being fans. Never. And I hope to see y'all in the next video. And again, please go down into the comment section down below. Tell me what fandom you think is toxic and how you think you can fix it. I mean, it'd be cool. I mean, I have a way of fixing pretty much any fandom. Chill. Okay. At the end of the day, they're not real. Right. So, yeah, I love each and every one of you. Please be nice to each other in the comments down below. The last thing I want to do is start a war. For God's sake. I know this is kind of fanning the flames while actually starting the fire to begin with. But this is a topic that needs to be touched on. I don't see this topic touched on, and it needs to. With that being said, guys, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.